Hey everyone, so welcome back to another video on our channel, and this video I'm going to share again an interview experience about the TCS ongoing NQT examination. So if you are following our channel from past few weeks, we have been posting about this interview experiences, interview preparation for TCS NQT for 2024 batch. But for any batch, this is going to be one of the most important video playlist we are making. You can find the playlist link in the description box for role wise separate videos, because for different roles the different interview level interview questions are different. Okay, in TCS there are three roles they are hiring currently: prime, digital and ninja role. So for every role we are making separate videos, so you can check those videos from the playlist and make sure to understand what type of questions you are going to face in the interview before you are actually going for the interview. Because for TCS digital and prime especially, if you are not prepared for your interview, we are going to get a heavy blow, because the interview level is going to be very high for these two roles. So let's check what is the interview experience from candidates who have already completed their interviews. But before moving on, if you are new to our channel, make sure to click on the subscribe button, join our Telegram and WhatsApp from the description box link, and also make sure to click on the bell icon after subscribing, because we post multiple ongoing hiring and interview updates every regularly. Make sure not to miss out. So welcome back to another interview experience, and particularly this video is going to be for a prime interview candidates experience. So let's see one by one all the questions they have been asked, and let's understand what was the multiple things they have been asked and what you should prepare for a prime interview role. So TCS prime interview experience, first of all, again we have introduction. So in any role interview, the introduction is going to be one of the most common thing that every candidate is going to face at the earliest question in your interview. And this intro is going to direct the whole path of your interview. In intro you have to show and you have to talk about only your professional details, what college and what degree you have done, in particularly which major, computer science or IT or EC, whatever it is. Add your intensive experiences, your certifications, okay, and topics you have interest in you can add, so that they will ask questions about those topics in the interview. Okay, so you cannot say I have interest about cricket like that. Okay, they will not ask questions about it. You have to ask topics like I have interest about database management, or I have interest about machine learning, cloud, like that you can add. So they'll ask questions from there. Next, they're going to ask you to explain your project. For this particular student, this was the question. After intro, they directly went for the project. Okay, so you have to explain project means you have to say what is the problem that you saw that needs a fix or that needs as a solution, and how your project solves that particular solution, why you have used those particular things in your project. Okay, what tech stack you have used in the project, which particular area you have contributed the most in the project, like that you have to explain your project. Okay, and next is going to be coding questions. That is for digital and prime role, codings are going to be mandatory things. So they have asked to write a particularly simple, very simple code, but if you don't know the concept of this particular solution, you will not be able to give the answer. The code is very simple, but the concept is very less known to students. So multiply or divide a number without using arithmetic operations. So how you can do that? How you can multiply number or divide number without using arithmetic operations? The solution, you have to use bit manipulations, okay, bit operations. Using that you have to write the code, and they will ask questions about this also, what you know about bit manipulations and all. Next, they have been asked another code that is also not so common for digital role, but for prime role you have to prepare these things like your data structure based, your sorting algorithms based, okay, your algorithms and other things also you should must prepare. Okay, especially linked list based codes, like most singly linked list, doubly linked list, circular linked lists, addition like adding a new node, creating a linked list, deleting a node. Okay, adding a node at a particular place or adding a node at the end, at the beginning, all these things. Same for deletion also, or reversing a linked list. These things you have to must prepare. So they have this particular student was asked to create and delete a node. Okay, and next he have been directly went for special recent technologies questions like cloud things. So if you have no knowledge about cloud or have knowledge about anything else, you can say that, okay, that I have no knowledge about cloud, but I have interest in machine learning, you can say like that, or cyber security, say like that. Okay, so but also I'll suggest have the basic knowledge about clouds also, like what are the different types, what are the basic questions top 30, top 50 interview questions you can easily search from Google and prepare those. So cloud basics and cloud concepts have been asked to this particular student. Then they have been asked questions about interpreter and compiler, basic difference basic knowledge like from coding, basic things knowledge from coding. What generally people avoid these things, they do not give proper importance to these knowledges like interpreter, compiler, and these things. They directly move into coding, but they have been asked basic questions like this. And then they directly move to the HR round, and there was the basic questions like, are you okay to relocate, are you okay with relocation to another city, are you okay to willing to work in any shift or night shift or 7 days a week, weekends, these things they might ask. So obviously for these things you have to agree to all this, and you have to say yes, I am willing to shift to any location if my company needs me, and also I am okay to work to any shift. So these things you have to say, and that's it. That's about the interview experience of this particular prime candidate. We are posting much more videos and interview experience like this, so make sure to click on the subscribe button, and also I'll give you the link in the description box for the playlist for detailed preparation of interviews. Make sure to check those playlists before going for your interview. So that's it. If you have any other queries, make sure to comment down.